Tory, I'm so sorry for your loss, but we can't continue this fight.
One sequence in Cobra Kai could offer more evidence for Tory's choice to ally with Kreese. One of the most unexpected turns of the new season came when Tory Nichols accepted Kreese's offer following his departure from Miyagi-Do's Sekai Taikai team. She will thus be back on Kreese's side for the forthcoming Sekai Taikai tournament, even though she at last makes up with Sam and the others in Cobra Kai Season 5's finale. Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 1 first revealed Tory's decision, but the film has yet to clearly express her motivations for her actions. Particularly with regard to Tory's story, there's a fair probability the program will find space for flashbacks to cover some gaps because a notable period of time has elapsed between the choice of the team member and the start of the competition. After all, Tory's brother presents challenges for her when it comes to relocating to South Korea with Kreese. However, the presence of a character who appeared only once in the series could potentially explain this through flashbacks. Tory's priorities have clearly been attending to her mother and younger brother Brandon. Although the murder of Tory's mother in Cobra Kai has shaken her life, it doesn't offer a path for Tory to start anew elsewhere, as she is primarily focused on her relationship with Brandon. Thanks to him, the ending of Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 1 couldn't be as straightforward as Tory joining Kreese out of wrath for Miyagi-Do. Brandon's welfare most certainly influenced her decision-making. Therefore, her aunt may find relevance there as well. Candace, who originally appeared as Tory's aunt in a Season 4 episode, was portrayed as a fairly nasty person whose sole family concern was her sister's disability checks. Bringing up the likelihood that Tory's mother would pass away, Candace threatened to start a possible custody dispute with Brandon. Candace never returned. Hence, the threat she presented vanished after this. Now that the situation she considered has materialized, one wonders whether Candace did in fact re-enter Tory's life before the tournament. Candace has most certainly taken temporary custody of Brandon. If Candace has Brandon, even if that would be a terrible result for Tory, it would free her to travel abroad, which is essentially what it would take for her to join Kreese. She trained at Kim Sun-young's dojo alongside Kreese, Kim Do-eun, Kwon, and the others for, presumably, months in South Korea. Tory might have been willing to spend some time away from Brandon as long as he had someone to care for him, especially if she intended to use the Sekai Taikai tournament as a means to win him back. Why a custodial conflict over Brandon might be driving Teresa. Early on in Season 6, the show made it clear that the focus will be squarely on the male and female team captains, since they will be the ones squaring off in individual, aired events. Based on appearances, the other fighters will only be involved in the team events, hence they cannot win the Sekai Taikai. Amanda and Daniel stopping her from scoring a point against Sam convinced Tory that Kreese was right when she claimed she would never be put above Sam. She could have a valid cause for believing Kreese's squad is the only one with a chance of winning the tournament. She cannot accomplish that if Sam wins the female captain post. Having that position is crucial, especially considering the potential advantages and recognition it can bring. If she succeeds in a renowned, global martial arts competition, it could pave the way for her future and open doors previously unattainable. If she decides to fight Candace and court over Brandon, this could be helpful. Such a path would also prevent Cobra Kai from retelling Tory's series villain arcs. Having her join Kreese to get back at Miyagi-Do wouldn't be much different from her revenge-driven past, where she was used as an adversary. However, the show can demonstrate that Tory's character path does not regress if Cobra Kai explains her decision with her winning, possibly yielding a beneficial outcome. If that happens, Cobra Kai can soften the inevitable conflict between Tory and Sam, allowing fans to support both sides. Therefore, despite Tory's growing closeness to her classmates, she has not developed a strong relationship with any of the senseis, nor has she shown concern or respect for Miyagi-Do's opinions. In that regard, Kreese might have an advantage in deciding between the dojo and Cobra Kai. At least he knew her and obviously valued her as a pupil. She is his champion, as he stated personally, but only one of their several students, Daniel, Johnny, and Chozen. Not only that, but Kreese is in charge of the fighter Tory has developed. Hence, it is difficult to believe that fact would be disregarded by Tory.